actually. If you see the intraday chart, it will be interesting to see. That's the numbers. But let's pull out an intraday chart of M&M Financial to see the kind of recovery that we have seen in the stock. It was down about 2.5%, and as you can see, there's a bit of a recovery that we're right now seeing on the stock, Sonia.
Yes, indeed. The provisions actually that the company has made are quite higher compared to what they've made same time last year. So we should pull up that flash as well. The provisions have come in at 323 odd crores, but the profits, it's a big decline, 40% decline in the profitability. NII though, the top line growth has been stable, 5 odd percent. So let's get to the bottom of this. Ekta is joining us now. She tracks the stock closely. Ekta, looks like a big shock on the bottom line.
You know, the volatility in M&M Financial's numbers seems to be back, because just to go back a little bit in time, in Q4 FY15, M&M Financial recovered in terms of their numbers. They had shown a growth in NII by over 15%, 16% to be precise. The profit was up around 7.3%. The asset quality was off 5-year highs that it had shown in Q3, giving you a sense in terms of the volatility FY15 numbers had displayed for M&M Financial Services. But I don't know why the stock has recovered on an intraday basis, because the volatility seems to be back in M&M Financial's numbers. The NII is a single-digit growth this quarter. It's up only around 5 odd percent, whereas consensus on the street was working with at least a 10 to 11 odd percent growth, eking out less than last quarter, but still 10 to 11 odd percent. But the real problem lies in the profit figure, which is down 40% on a year-on-year basis for M&M Financial Services. This is versus an estimate of 11% in terms of growth versus last quarter, where the profit rose 7%. And the key culprit would be the provisions. Like you mentioned, it's over 300 crores this quarter in terms of the provisions. It's an NBFC, so we don't have the gross NPLs unless reported in the P&L right away. So we're still waiting by for the gross NPLs for M&M Financial Services, and my fear is that it's possibly going to worsen from the strength that we saw it display last quarter, and that would be the key thing that would drive the stock going forward. Remember, they have a rural portfolio, and any sort of recoveries that we would have seen in the portfolio would have resulted in a good set of numbers in terms of gross NPLs, and that will be management commentary that we'll keenly await as well.
All right, Ekta, thanks a lot for that. As we speak, the stock is up 8%, as 1%. As Ekta pointed out, it's